And this was the moment that I realised that I'm either going to be sick all over the metro floor, or it's going to come out the other end. Right here, right now, in my pants, I'm going to do a massive... Hi there, I'm Lydia, and you might be wondering how I've gotten into this situation. Well, little did I know is that I have food poisoning. Yeah, strap yourself in. The day before, me and my best friend decided to go and get some lunch. And we noticed something strange happened. They seemed to forget about our food. And there's my bestie off going to find out where's our food gone. They were a bit confused and thought they'd already given us our food. When we said, no. They had a bit of a panic, and then the food came really quickly. Another instance where coming too quickly is not the best. The next day, I woke up with terrible heartburn. And for me, Gava's gone. Because I didn't have any. I mean, I guess that's why they call him Gava's gone. He's never there when you need him. But at this point, I didn't know it was food poisoning. I just thought I was feeling a bit sicky. I had my head down the toilet. But just blamed it on the fact that I'd had about 3 coffees in the morning. Decided to head to the lunch with my best friend the next day anyway. And as we arrived at our favourite brunch spot, well, this girl knew she'd made a massive mistake. Anytime I had a single drop of anything, I felt a wave of nausea. It was wave after wave. Wave after wave. And as the day went on, I was slowly drifting in and out of feeling rough. And it wasn't until we went to sit down, have a little bit of a spritz, my bowels went, that ain't going in because everything's about to come out. And next thing I knew, I was jumping up, telling my friend I had to go. And that's where you meet me now. Your girl is fighting for her pants on this metro because I had no idea which side it was going to come out. It's either going to be like Ted Lasso drinking sparkling water, or it was going to be like Niagara Falls. And TLC was right on this one. This is not a waterfall you're going to want to chase. But I knew that I needed to get to my toilet because once it started, it was not going to stop. As a cold shudder ran down the back of my spine, it was now a race against the clock. And that clock was still 2 minutes away, in the middle of rush hour, to get back home. And I was in a state of panic. This is where 2 thoughts come into my mind. 1, we clench with all our might and we make it home safely. But that's when fear runs through my mind because the mouth sweats were creeping in a bit. What if on the metro I let loose and everyone on the metro sees London's, they see France, and they see the Lydia's underpants? Then the only option would be to fake my own death right on the metro, or walk off with my head held high and catch the midnight train to Georgia, because there is no returning back to the city of love when you've got a chocolate fondant sitting in the back of your pants. So right now the only option is to breathe and clench harder than I've ever clenched anything in my life. But with that, the metro pulls into the station and I think to myself, at least it won't be busy. Oh, was I wrong? And it seems the whole of Paris has come to see if I will make it home. Oh, I'm not only clenching to keep myself together, but clenching to hold myself up, because I'm starting to feel a bit delirious. But I'm still one woman on a mission, and that is to make it home without soiling myself. Which means that we need to quickly change over, and it's time once again to sit and wait for another metro. But lucky for me, it's only a 1-minute wait, and I'm starting to fear for my life because I don't have a big enough bag to be able to have a discreet chund if I needed to. But lucky enough, it's only a few stops, and it's time for this girl to race faster than Lewis Hamilton in a new Ferrari. But let's be real, that's quite easy at the moment to do. And finally make my way home. But in this moment, my bowels are moaning more than Bonnie Blue, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. But by some miracle, we make it home, and I am met by the place that I will call my home for the next few days. So lucky enough, I'm not gonna have to fake my own death on the metro. What I am now gonna have is an arse like a baboon for the next few days.